All right, 10.7, last section of this chapter. 3 through 8, write the standard equation of the circle. Okay, so first off, we need to find where the center is. All right. Also notice that this is counting by twos, so you gotta pay attention to that. So if you look at this, there's the two diameters. So the center is right here. Actually, my bad. I just realized it's counting by threes, which is a rarity. We usually have ones or twos. This is counting by threes because if you notice, it's -6 is 2 spaces away. So the center there is at -3, -3. Okay? And then the diameter is, or the radius is 1, 2, 3. But remember, each one of those is, we're really counting by threes, so that's actually 9. Okay, it's 3 spaces, but each space is 3, so that's 9. So therefore, our equation is, remember this format, okay? So it's always x minus and y minus. But since we're putting a -3 in here, that really becomes plus and plus. And this is r squared, so that's 81. Okay, number 5, the center is at 0, 0. So technically it's x minus 0, but we don't waste our time doing that. So when it's 0, we just say x squared plus y squared equals 7 squared. All right. Now on number 6, we are going to have binomials. And it's going to, since these are both positive, all right, we just leave x minus 4, y minus 1, and then 5 squared is 25. That's a 4 right there. Now pay attention here. We have a negative, so that's going to be x minus -3, which becomes plus 3. And then y minus 4, both squared, equals 1 squared, which is just 1. And then in this last one, we have x minus 3 and y minus a -5, which becomes plus 5, and then 7 squared, which is 49. All right, so for number 9, we're going to use this graph over here to help us. The center is at 0, 0. All right, and a point is at 0, 6. Well, that means it's going to be here, here, and here. So our center is at 0, 0, so that's easy. That's x squared plus y squared equals, now we just need the radius. Well, that's obviously 6, because it's 6 spaces, so 36. Okay, I'm going to do a different color here. The center is at 1, 2. And a point on the circle of 4, 2. All right, well, that means we have a radius of 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So again, for 1, 2, it's x, not x squared, that's silly of me. X minus 1 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals, again, we said the radius is 3, so 3 squared is 9. And we're back to 0, 0 for the center, and 3, negative 7. So 1, 2, 3, down 7 is going to be right here. All right. So that means we need to find this connecting piece right here. That will be the radius of that circle. Well, we do what we already know how to do. We have 3 spots here, 7 here. So 3 squared plus 7 squared equals c squared. So we're trying to find the hypotenuse. This is a tricky one. So that gives me r squared equals 58. We don't have to bother taking the square root of it because we want r squared to be that number on the other side of the equation. So this is going to be x squared plus y squared equals 58. Because remember, square root of 58 is r. But this right here is r squared. So we can save ourselves a step. So it's actually easier than it looks. All right, describe the error. So the standard equation of a circle with center negative 3, negative 5, and radius 3. Well, this part is correct, but this would be for the center of 3, 5. So therefore, it should be x plus 3, because it's x minus negative 3, plus y plus 5 equals 9. All right, 13 through 18, we are going to graph these. So whenever we see just x squared, y squared, we know the center is at 0, 0. And then remember, this is r squared. So when you take the square root of it, r equals 7. So from 0, 0, that's easy. We just go to 7, 7, negative 7, negative 7, and do our best to draw a circle, hopefully better than that. Okay, here, remember, this is x minus negative 5 and y minus 3. So that means my center is at negative 5, 3. Which is right there. And then this, again, is that. So r equals 3. So from here, we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. That's not bad. Okay, now this one is the tricky one. This requires a little bit more work. Okay, so let me get this there. So we want to move this next to that. So we have x squared minus 6x, and we leave a space, plus y squared equals 7. So this, we just take half this number, which is minus 3, and square that, which is plus 9, and if we do that here, we got to do that here. Plus y squared equals 16. So that means our center is at 3, 0, right there. And our radius is the square root of 16, which is 4. So we're going to go 3 plus 4 is 7. 0 plus 4 is 4. 0 minus 4. And 3 minus 4 is negative 1. And there is our circle. Okay, this one is already grouped together. So we're going to say x squared, which means we know the center is 0 something. So x squared plus y squared plus 4y, sorry, I don't know what's wrong with that, leave a space, equals 32. So down here, we're going to take y, half of this, plus 2, squared, which means we're going to put plus 4 here and plus 4 here. I don't know why this is not drawing. I apologize. So that's going to give me x squared plus y plus 2 squared equals 36. So remember, this is really y minus negative 2. So negative 2 goes here. That means my center is right there. And therefore, square root of 16 is 4. So I'm going to go out here and here, down 4, up 4. And there's my circle. All right, I'm going to go below down here to work. So I'm going to move this with this. So x squared minus 8x, leave a space, plus y squared minus 2y, leave a space, equals negative 16. So we're just going to take half this number. X minus 4 squared plus half this number, y minus 1 squared, equals negative 16. Now, negative 4 squared, remember, is not negative 16 like the calculator might say. It's positive 16. And then negative 1 squared is plus 1, which means I'm adding 17 to the left side, which means I need to add 17 to this side. So that gives me x minus 4 squared plus y minus 1 squared equals 1. So my center is at 4, 1. And my radius is square root of 1, which is 1. So that's going to be a little circle here, just like so. And 18, I'm going to do the same thing when I come down below. X squared plus 4x, leave a space, plus y squared plus 12y, leave a space, equals negative 15. All right, so I'm going to take half this number, x plus 2 squared, plus half of 12, y plus 6 squared, equals negative 15. Now, 2 squared means I'm going to put plus 4 here. 6 squared is plus 36, which means I'm adding 40 to the left side. So I'm going to add 40. Whoops. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to add 40 here. So remember, this is really x minus negative 2 plus y minus negative 6. I'm just rewriting it so we can see. 40 minus 15 is 25. So that means my center is at negative 2, negative 1, and my radius is square root of 25, which is 5. So not negative 1. I don't know why I said that. That's the negative 6. My sloppy handwriting or the marker not showing up. So negative 2, negative 6. That's right here. And then 5. So that's actually going to be off the chart a little bit here at 11, negative 11. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up 5. And then we just make our circle as best we can, and that's it.